Okay. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing okay. Um, so today we're set to finish Corpse Party, the fifth chapter. Once again, because last time I tried and I failed, and I actually took a few days off, not playing the game to at first to try to figure it out by myself, and then I went online and I understood that basically the way the fifth chapter is structured, there's a very real chance that you're gonna save yourself out of being able to complete it. Especially if you save, you know, at during the bomb shelter part of it, you can't like basically if you want the real ending, you need to have saves like way before that. What I was missing, and I understood by reading, was that I had to read the fifth part of the what is it again? It's not the memoir. It's something different. But basically, the fifth part of the pages that tells you what you have to do to complete the chapter. Basically, once you have that, you need to confront Emmy, I think, in a room on the third floor about what's happening. And from then on, there's a few other things you have to do, but basically, if you do those things, then we would, if I did basically last stream, we would probably have been set for finishing the chapter. But the game gives you no indication about any of that. So I'm guessing most people playing this game won't be figuring out, at least on the first try, if at all. Like basically, this game has a real problem of not directing you in any way, and make it so that if you trigger random event in the wrong order, then then basically you're just gonna fail, which is fine if you're casually playing, because you want to find all the wrong endings. You know, it's kind of part of the fun of the game, figure out all the different ways you can end the game. But you know, if you're trying to stream it, it's it becomes a bit trolly, I guess, would be the word I use. You know, if you're playing a game and you're streaming, you're expecting, you know, to be able to somehow go through it, you know, even if you have to punch through a difficult challenge and so forth. So it's a it's a bit of a design misstep, I find. I don't want the game to hold my hand or anything. That's not what I'm saying. But they clearly became aware of the issue because basically in the I can't remember in which port version, but the actually I know there's a version on maybe on like on a portable console where they added some animation sequence that show you where the notes are written and kind of what you have to do a little bit more. I guess the note will be written by Hemi. I guess that's it, but we'll figure it out. Um, so clearly they got they heard about you know that design mistake. Um, but so my title of of today was let's talk about and finish Corpse Party, because I after last stream I kind of like started thinking about the whole like idea of this game is and specifically what kind of representation there is in the game. I think it's a game that has a very interesting story and but there's a very real and disappointing representation of both um, like underage relationship and sexualities, and you know all those things about you know like panty shots of underage girl, things I'm really not comfortable with, and I don't personally want to promote in a stream format. So it's been I've been irking it throughout the whole stream. I've been disappointed by it, but I actually considered not finishing the playthrough because of that, and it actually may be what I decide to do. I might not publish the rest of the stream. I've not taken my decision yet. I might only publish or keep the VOD of the last stream of today as a kind of my opinion on the game and a kind of a disclaimer on it. So I'm not taking a decision on that. And the reason why I'm deciding to finish the game today is that as far as I remember, the ending doesn't represent any of that disappointing stuff. And just to be clear, I'm not, I'm not precious about sexuality or violence in game. I think it's all it has its place, and but there's a way to represent it. And basically, in the case of Chorus Party, I think if you take the whole story of Chorus Party and you transpose that with university students that would be over age 21 or like whatever, it wouldn't change anything. It wouldn't change any of the implication of the game. It'd be as interesting, but basically you would avoid all that issues of representing like 14 years old, and 16 years old and so forth, in like sexually suggestive positions sometimes and things. It's not a game that's like hardcore on it. Like there's a few things that are very, very cringe. The one that I personally thought was the most cringe that I've seen is when what's the name of the bad kid, Satoshi, is it? Anyway, when her mom died by being pushed down the stairs, she runs around the school, and the principal catches her, brings her back to her mom, and like there's this kind of shot where you see the principal like holding her above her dead mom, and like you can clearly see that they focused on the panties of the little girl, and that's really not its place in my opinion in video game or any art format. I think I don't know why they decided to put those things there. It doesn't add anything to the story. It doesn't add anything to the plot. I can't even say it's a fan service, because if it's a fan service, it is for deranged people. And yeah, so that's unfortunate. And even more so because the game is the game story is interesting in itself. I think the locker room murder mystery format is very interesting, especially in a horror format. I think it's very intriguing and fun to play through. But yeah, those things are clearly out of place, and like mentions of the game is not. I mean, it's sprite art, so the game is more descriptive in its text than usually, and like there's a few gory visuals and for sure, but mention of child abuse and child violence against child, like the whole thing is cringy as fuck if we're being honest, and it would serve its purpose as well, if not better, if that was like a university setting with you could even have the teacher being like a a holder. It could be like a first year university with a holder teacher or something, and it would be much the same. So yeah, so that's kind of the little blurb I had to say about that. So just wanted to mention that. Yeah, first of all, I'm not for promoting any of that stuff, but it's the game is out there. Like people are playing it, and the thing is, I've been reading and watching a lot of reviews and videos made on the game, and most of them don't even mention that aspect at all. I'm guessing because they don't want to have any, clash or hordes of angry minions saying like, stupid stuff. So they kind of don't want to engage, I guess, in the conversation. But I think it's a sad thing to notice. I was checking, big review names saying the game, has some flaws, but it's kind of a classic and things like that. And I can see, of course, Party having a cult following and everything, but I think any reviews should make mention that there's clear reference to there's a ton of violence in the game. There's clear reference to child abuse, child rape. I think is even mentioned, and all that other stuff I was talking about. I think uh, as a disclaimer, the reason why I did my stream is that I was first of all searching for Halloween theme game to play. And so I went on the PlayStation Store and I found a few games. I found Card of the Dead. I found Corpse Party. I wanted to more obscure game that people would not be as aware of, as a fun thing to stream. So I knew nothing about Corpse Party going in, and I learned playing it that those things were present in it. And I went back to the PlayStation Store page, and there's no mention of that as well. There's no like this game is for mature audience only kind of thing. There's absolutely nothing mentioned there, which I think is a big mistake. And I can clearly see young people starting to play this game and seeing those things and reading those things, and it's not only the that aspect of it that's kind of deranging, but also like how the game is just okay portraying like creepy relationship, like students like touching the boobs of another students, and then the teacher comes in and she doesn't say anything about it because apparently it's fine, and he's not creepy at all, and things like that. So yeah, there's quite a few things, and the reason why I came back to mention it is that I came to realize that the game spawned eventually. The game spawned like a few things. There's an anime, and it's like a kind of a short anime. I think it's maybe 2 or 4 hours long. I think there's like 4 chapters to it, and there's been not books but like comics basically based on the story. And from what I'm understanding, the comic even goes farther in those aspects into like basically hentai territory, like the whole tentacle sexual thing, and apparently it was written by the maker of the game. I think he was denying it at first, but Makoto Kidoin, or however it's spelled. So yeah, I think he was implicated in that as well. And I watched a little bit of the anime to understand, and it goes the same way. Basically, there's a lot of panty shots. There's a lot of those random things happening in basically the same situation that you have in the video game. Yeah, so I think this game has a bit of a problem, and I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who cares about that, but I thought I would mention it. Because if you're watching the stream, like my problem with that is that if someone watches my stream from chapter one, and just like me, they experience the game without like they go into the stream knowing nothing about the game, and then they see those things. I don't feel particularly good about that. I would rather they watch this stream first as a kind of a disclaimer, and if they're okay with that, then they can do whatever they want. But yeah, I think there's some responsibility to be had here, and so I'm trying to take a step for it. So that's what I have to say about it. So that being said, let's go into the actual game. Let's finish it. So, like I said, I found the correct bat, and I checked it to make sure that it wasn't didn't contain too much of that stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So I just need to find the. I need to remind myself or which save I need to use. So I need to find the last page. Where was the last page again? All right, just give me a moment. I'll do a quick search just to make sure like we're not wasting any time, and I'll be back. Um, alright, I'm not entirely sure, but let's pick this one. Okay, I think the fifth now should be. Technically, if we got all the other ones, it should show up. Yeah. Okay. So I'm guessing with that we can complete the game correctly. Now it's note 5 out of 5. The pages are all blank. Oh, just looking at them makes my head trouble. It's like they're somehow filled with emotion, like Nao's feeling have been projected onto them. I can smell him. I'm getting closer. Soon I'll be with him again. The letters are just appearing on these blank sheet of paper. It's like they're being written right now, in front of my eyes. My consciousness is fading, my hands are jet black, but I'm alright. I'll be with him again soon, after all. Noah's note, 6 out of 5. I found you, Kibiki. I found the room you ran to. Wait for me. Noah's note, 7 out of 5. I missed you. I'm going to hug you now. Noah's note, everything has gone dark. My body is a black mist. What the hell? Naho? Okay, so that was the last note. And technically, if that save has not done the chat with the other team, basically, we should be able to complete this story. So I guess I'll have to check that first. Just to make sure. Was it here? It's not here. Okay, well, we'll just assume that this is correct. So basically, once we do that, we need to confront Emmy on the 3rd floor. So we go here. And I think she's here. Okay, so she's not here, which means that this is the wrong save. Okay, and yeah, so see, there should be a pentagram here, so that's not the right save for us. So let's try it again with a different one. I know there's one in there. Probably with this, I guess. So we have to go back a little bit more. But yeah, so that should work. So the main requirement, you can see that it's very easy to miss because if you trigger the section where they both talk over the pit, then that's it. You can't finish the story. So now I have to go here again. Okay. So we'll just do the same. The ending sequence is quite interesting too. There's a few things to it that I found fun. So we'll go past that very quickly. And try again. So the idea is that we want to be able to have an item which we didn't have last time. The other statue, basically, to open the infirmary door. Let's go here. And yeah. Now, well, if it isn't Ayumi Shinozaki, how are you holding up? No, I'd like to share with you some information I've gathered. You have my attention. What did you find? So Sachiko was the perpetrator. I had no idea. Very interesting indeed. Thank you for providing me with this valuable data. However, you've only solved half the mystery. You have yet to determine who exactly Sachiko is. There's still a lot of ground left to cover before we've learned all there is to know about this school. At any rate, there's someone I need to find, if you'll please excuse me. I'm not done talking to you yet. But I've lost interest in what you have to say. Who was that boy in the staff room, I wonder? Was he a classmate of yours? A brother, perhaps? There's a bond of love between you. It's what keeps you going. I would enjoy it if more people like that came around for me to watch. It's quite entertaining. No, I'm disappointed in you. Now, why would that be? Weren't you a veritable fangirl of mine? It's because of this. Ah. What is this Sachiko in the Ever After crap? And what are the ruins of the Shinozaki estate? That was note 3 out of 5. So basically, she found that note earlier, and we saw that in the stream, but she didn't, like, it just kind of went to another scene, so we didn't get to that information. So now we're getting it. Herein, I will detail the proper observance of Sachiko Shinozaki's charm, as well as a mean of reversing its effect and returning home. Pay dirt. So that's where it stopped last time. Sachiko in the Ever After. Procedure for proper observance. The spell trigger is the phrase Sachiko, we beg of you. It must be chanted once for each participant, then one additional time for Sachiko. Following this, the proxy doll is to be torn apart. Should the proxy doll recovered from the ruins of the whole Shinozaki estate be unavailable, a printed facsimile will suffice for the purpose of this ritual. If everything is performed as indicated, the spirit will pass by harmlessly and nothing of note should occur. If any part of this ritual is performed incorrectly, however, then Sachiko herself will descend upon any viable spirit medium in the vicinity, and all present will be afflicted with her cursed and spirited away to the sacred ground. Procedure for reversal. If you've angered Sachiko, you may atone by redoing the ritual properly, but in reverse. First, produce your remnant of the proxy doll. You intentionally put the wrong direction on your blog. You wanted the ritual to fail. Did you do it for him, your beloved, your mentor, Mr. Kibiki? Were you trying to make sure he had a large sample size to study for his article? What the hell is so funny? You think you're so smart, huh? Well, you're not, so go fish. Go fish? What the hell does that mean? She's saying it's a lie. Anyone who takes stuff posted on the net and swallow it wholesale is a fucking dumbass. A total retard. You're shaking. You can't tell me that you didn't have the slightest inkling that it never crossed your mind something like this might happen. How many people did your little whim send to a slow, painful death? You're the one who spread Sachiko's curse across the entire country. You. Don't you think I know that? But Kibiki, my dear Kibiki, smiles at me when I do right by him. Oh, Kibiki, my sweet, succulent mentor, I would do anything for you, anything at all. But you occult freaks, you can all go rot in a corner for all I care. You're a horrible person. Yeah, you are. Horrible, horrible, horrible. God, how could you? It's my duty to protect my dear mentor's job, and I won't let anyone get in the way. Naho, you died here. And? Do you remember what you were thinking when you died, what you were looking at? I don't, actually. That's the one moment I just can't recall. In fact, no matter how much I try, it won't come to me. Your selfish egotism costs you the person you love most. What? You really don't remember, do you? Your very last action as a human being after you lost all hope, but before you died. You weren't swallowed up by a school, probably because of your abilities, but you did succumb to the darkening. Do you get it now? You killed them. You killed the man you loved. You killed Mr. Kibiki. You took his life with your own bare hands. And she goes batshit. Oh, damn. Okay, give me a break. Is this some kind of horror movie or something? You okay? Baby statue. A statue shaped like an unborn baby in the womb, covered in a thin film of ectoplasmic residue. Okay, so I find this scene very interesting. There's a lot of exposition that just like is thrown at your face, but it's cool. So basically, what just happened is that we've learned that Nayo is as written on her blog basically the chant wrong consciously to make it so that everyone would basically fail it and come to the school to get killed. She was doing it for Kibiki. So basically, everyone across the country was reading her post and getting thrown into another house because of her. So she's a horrible person. Ayumi was right about that, and she was doing it for the love of Kibiki, but she killed them, and she didn't know, but because of the darkening. So yeah, and the other thing is that we see black smoke comes out of her mouth, which I don't remember if we saw that when Naomi got darkened in the first chapter, but this is something that you see in the anime actually. This is how the darkening occur. When like the smoke basically comes into your body through your nose and mouth and stuff, and then you start doing things you would probably regret. But anyway, so that was an interesting scene. So now we have all the elements, I think, for the meeting to occur. We have the extra statue, and we have the ID tag of what's her name? Naomi. So we have to give them to her. I think it's here. Okay, so just before we're doing that, let's save. Make sure we don't have to do that again. If I'm missing something or anything. Not here. But this should technically put us on the ending path. I was missing the baby doll, and I was missing the fifth note. Because the game doesn't tell you about any of that. Is there a save here? No. It's weird that the rain sound effect triggers way too early. That's going a bit farther than I thought I would have to. Okay, let's just take the first slot. So we need to come back here anyway to for the baby doll. And get some items that we need for the ending. I don't think, even being very thorough, I would have found that correct sequencing on my own. To be fair, so you serious? Well, there was no body, but Morishige was beyond saving at that point, I think. But why? I wish everyone would stop dying so easily. Class rep? Guess the only one left is Miss Yui, then. God, how can you be so matter-of-fact about it? Sorry. I think it goes without saying that none of our friends who died here would want us to join them. We all want to get out of here, so let's just cling to that desire and keep moving forward. We know the way out, so even with things a little bleaker now, there's still that hope for us. We're almost there. All we have to do is find Miss Yui, and then we can finally escape this living hell. Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. Nakashima, I have something for you. Ah, my student idea. And this too. So we head over the baby statue. Sorry I didn't get the ID back to you sooner. You must have been freaked out about it. If you knew the way out. Believe me, I was. Well, then, don't go losing that scrap again, okay? Thanks so much. You have no idea what a relief it is to have this back. Shinozaki, nice job finding that. I can't even tell you how much of a load off our mind it is. No problem at all. Oh, but check this out. I took another look at these pages after we had our little talk with Naho, and all the blood stains have vanished. You can read every word clear as day now. Kibiki, I'm so sorry. My readings were far too broad and my interpretation of them overly naive. This place is not the simple plane of spirits I'd previously surmised it to be. If we don't get out of here as soon as possible, we'll be in real danger. I thought we'd be able to get back easily through the way out strategy I detailed, but these child spirits are bound here in a very particular manner. It won't be quite so simple to achieve. Doing so will mean appeasing the malicious spirits that dwell here to unlock the gate that cuts through the planar void back to the world we know. Using this technique before fulfilling this condition could be unimaginably dangerous. There's no telling what might happen. Does that mean? Yeah, this planar void that's separate heavenly host from the real world was created by Yuki and the others, and it's totally surrounding us. So if we did this reverse Sashiko charms things right now, we still wouldn't be able to get back. It would block our way. So we really do have to get Sashiko to repent and appease the other child spirit in order to get home. Okay, let's give it our best shot. We're almost there, right? Okay, so now there's an earthquake, so things are changing shapes. And we need to go with this group. Not ear. Oh, we can actually. Okay, so that opens the path. So that's what changed shape. And now they need to go and do the, not this one, and put the baby doll in place. We're probably gonna have the, we're probably gonna fall into the pit again, full of beetles or whatever it is, which is kind of hard to get on the first try. I guess I'll try it. No, actually, I'm gonna save first. I'm gonna find a save here. Oh, there's this guy as well. What is it? It's a scrapbook of the murder case full of newspaper article and photos. Someone circled a photograph of one of the victim in red pen and wrote in the name Sachiko Shinozaki below it. It is supposed to tell us something about her. I don't know. Oh look, there's another newspaper clipping in here. Seems like an older one. July 28, 1953. Man, this one's from long before the murder incident. That was almost 60 years ago. Detention times. Heavenly Host Elementary lose beloved nurse. Eastern medicine, unlike its more popular Western counterpart, often seeks to treat the mind and soul rather than the body. I don't remember if we did this on last stream, but we'll just read it anyway. One of its most renowned local practitioner, Yoshi Shinozaki, was found dead after taking a spill down a flight of stairs and breaking her neck. Recently serving as school nurse at Heavenly Host Elementary, it's there that the body was found. Through songs and stories, she had transformed the school infirmary into a fun and invigorating place to be. No doubt she will be greatly missed. Many students were looking forward to an upcoming field trip with Miss Shinozaki and have expressed deep regret at the cancellation of these plans. Though a great number of children are too young to fully understand what happened, there is a pervading sense of melancholy throughout the school this day. That's so sad. Could this have some relation to the Shinozaki estate now mentioned in our notes? Ah, look, there's a related article on the same page. Only daughter of deceased school nurse reported missing. And there's a picture. Ah, the hell? It's the same girl. It's Sachiko. Exactly the same as in the photo from the murder incident 20 years later. The two photos are practically identical. How is that possible? How can she exist in both eras? No matter how you look at it, it's definitely the same person, and whoever put together this scrapbook obviously made the connection too. This is just getting weird. Okay, I really just want to save, and I'm just hoping I'm not triggering something. Okay, yeah, so it's, I think we saw that already, so I'll go quickly through it. The Sachiko, isn't it? Uh-huh. Damn, come on, let's try going up. Can't move, can't speak. It's like I'm completely paralyzed. So basically, we're re-experiencing the death of Sachiko's mom. Something seems different about her, though, and how Sachiko became who she became. Wait, stop. No, get away from me. I said stop. So he's throwing your mom down the stairs. And she breaks her neck. Shinozaki. Shinozaki, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to push you. Come on, stand up. Mommy. Oh, hello, Sachiko. You saw, didn't you? Come on, move, damn it. Get away, quickly. Oh, actually, the worst image in the whole game is right next to this. So I'm sorry to show it again, but I guess we have to. So it's the one I was talking about earlier. So he's following her through the entire school to the bathroom where she tries to hide. Eventually finds her. Come here. And brings her back to where her mom is, and we get this glorious homage to underage hentai. You saw everything, didn't you? You saw it, didn't you? Shinozaki, we're getting out of here, come on. Kishinuma. Shinozaki, wait. What is it? We're not being followed. If she's accident and Sachiko's disappearance looks like we're seeing them firsthand, what is he planning to do with her body? He's hiding it, isn't he? According to that old newspaper article, the mother died in an accident and the daughter was reported missing. That's just unconscionable. So if you were going to hide Sachiko's body, where would you do it? I couldn't even venture a guess. Remember that manuscript Mr. Kibiki was writing? The one Mashida told us about? There was something in it about a cursed basement room that had been sealed up since the school was first opened. Do you think maybe? Good call, yeah, let's check it out. Okay. I just want to save... Okay, I don't think I'll be able to save. I'm not sure if I have to do this thing first, and I want to make sure that I do so. So let's take our chance here, I guess. Okay, yeah. So we have about like 10 seconds to find the right path, which is... Here. Here. Alright, we got it. Like this should be a save in here somewhere. Like there's none around, and that could mess you up pretty bad because you lose Naomi if you don't do it in 10 seconds. We did that part already, right? Alright, then we go out of here. We need to find a save, but basically we need to find the pedestal. I think there's a save right by it, so it's here. Yep. Alright, great. And with that, we should be on our way. There's an empty pedestal against the wall here with a peculiarly shaped round slot at the top. The baby statue seems like it would fit perfectly. Set it in place. Yes. This game obviously takes a lot of influence from Resident Evil. Naomi? It's Ear, the black mask that attacked me earlier. The sign says infirmary, but whatever is at the end of this hall is nothing like anywhere we've seen before. We've been before. My head. Big brother, it hurts. Mine too. Heck, you both got nosebleeds. You both stay here. I'll go on alone. Both weebs. What the hell? Is that a child's face and hands in the window? There's a posting attached to the door. Sashiko, cleaning up in the reference room. Please wait here for me until I'm done. Mom. Sashiko? The door's open. Come on in. Blood. Oh my god, it's mine. When did my nose start bleeding? I think I'll be in danger if I stay here too long, but I get the feeling there's something here I need to see. What do you say? Shall we go on the field trip together over summer vacation? What's going on? I can't move a muscle. Have I been paralyzed? My dear Sashi, she's my pride and joy. She'd do anything for me. Diary? Whose diary? Is it the spirit's? The book seems quite old, with yellowed page and frayed edges, but the carefully inked letters are still completely legible. What? 7/19/1953. I seem to be dead. No, that can't be right. I can't forgive you. I won't forgive you. I'm going to kill you. How dare you arm Sashiko? How dare you arm me? This is bad. Run! Satoshi. Naomi, Yuka, stand up. We have to get out of this hall now. Big brother. Oh, they're all right now? Alright. Are you two alright? I'm fine. I'm okay too. The headaches subside. It must have been that all way. What was that place anyway? It was the nurse office. There was a woman there with a broken neck, and just before I ran out, children started appearing all around her. Satoshi, is that... They're not showing the children though, that's why. Yeah, it's the diary from the desk. I tried going through that earlier, but it was totally frozen in place. I couldn't even turn the pages. Is it that woman's? Oh, so it's the book that was on the desk in the infirmary that was like glued to the desk. Kind of just part of the furniture, I guess. Without a doubt, I saw her writing in it. What? There's a name on the back, Yoshi Shinozaki. I'm not sure what we'll learn from it, but I'm willing to bet it's something important. Shall we take a look? 7/19/1953. I spoke at great length with the children again today. They're so full of life and growing up fast. The younger students are quiet and respectful too. It's clear their parents love and care for them very much, and I've taught them very well. But I won't be left behind. I intend to raise Sashiko with just as much love and devotion as any of them. Today is her 7th birthday. We're meeting after school and going out for dinner. I hope she likes the stuffed cat I got her. Had to sort out some documents in the reference room before meeting up with Sashi. While I was working, the principal dropped by. After E and I talked for a bit, he suddenly came up to me from behind. He grabbed me and forced me down, then began unbuttoning my blouse. He'd always been so kind, lending a sympathetic ear to my problems, but today it didn't even seem like the same man. His eyes were cold and empty. I wasn't such shock. I'm not even sure exactly what happened to me after that. I slipped away somehow, but he was right behind me. I only made it as far as the landing on the stairs. Just as I turned the corner, I felt him push me. The floor came at me fast, and suddenly I found myself unable to move. I was slumped across the ground unceremoniously, and I was dead. Buckets of blood spilled out from my head. I'm sure it was hell to clean up later. I also lost control of my bowels. I don't know why they're mentioning that. This is like really unnecessary. Embarrassing, to say the least. I was slipping away, but I was like, why would you write that in your diary after you die? Like, why would you want people to read about that part of your life? Anyway, I was slipping away, but I was pulled back by the sound of a very dear voice. Sashiko saw everything. I guess she'd come to find me. The principal closed in on her. What was he planning to do? I yelled with every ounce of my strength for him to stop, but I was dead. I had no strength. Sashiko tried to run, but she had the stride of a 7-year-old. He caught her easily, and then before my very eyes, he strangled the life out of her. What a cruel man. He rebuttoned my shirt, then took Sashiko to the basement and buried her. He'll probably say my death was an accident and report her as missing. I'm not a bad person. I don't deserve this. There is no redemption for what he's done. 7/20/1953. It's just as I suspected. According to the official report, I slipped and fell, and nothing's been said to anyone about Sashiko yet. The other teachers and students are all mourning me. They're so kind. I'm in mourning too. 7/21/1953. There's a stranger sitting in my chair, the new nurse, no doubt, but no one's come to see her. She mustn't be very popular. I hate her. Whatever. Little by little, I'm losing my mind. Bit by bit, I'm fading away. A dark will, not my own, has begun infiltrating my being. Make it stop. So she was Sashiko's mom? It's so awful. Yeah, it is. I really feel for her. Wait, though, isn't anyone else bothered by the dates on this diary entry? Sashiko shouldn't even be there. The kidnappings and murder didn't take place until 1973, remember? Oh, you're right. These are all dated a full 20 years earlier. But what does that mean? We kept reading. This post-mortem diary continued to chronicle school nurse Yoshi Shinozaki's lament and regret, and detailed her agony. Bound to the side of her demise, Yoshi eventually exhausted all possible topics, filling the remaining pages with short passages like, I'm so alone, so very alone. I want to see Sashiko again. I want to see the children again. I will never forgive him for what he did. I'll kill them all. Among other similarly mournful or angry sentiment. What the? I can't open it past this page. After a certain point, the diary's page became so blood-soaked that they were all sticking together in a coagulating something. Skipping past the bloodied section yielded the very last few entries in the book, all of which were dated around 20 years later. 7/12/1973. Sashi is my pride and joy. She'd do anything for me. She'd even kill lots of people to keep me company. She sends me so many children. I love them all. 7/15/1973. I have to make her stop. This won't make me happy. Sashiko, please stop. 7/16/1973. His family is just as guilty as he is. I'm going to curse the entire line forever. I'll burn some sense right into their brains. 7/17/1973. How did this happen? Sashiko, who died alongside me 20 years ago as a flesh and blood buddy once more. She kills children and sends their souls to me, but I don't want that. That won't make me happy. Sashiko, please come see me. Talk with me. 7/20/1973. Sashiko killed 6 more. And when they die, it's like every trace of their existence is removed from history. It's spiriting away in the truest sense of the term. But she's not capable of abducting and killing children on her own. She makes that man do the kidnapping for her. So we're learning that the other man with the shovel was making the kidnapping for her, but he wasn't the one actually doing the killing. Sashiko, please stop. 7/23/1973. Sashi is no longer killing for my sake. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. No, she's just killing because she likes it. I don't know when this change happened, but it did. Living beings are such fickle, easily angered creatures. They killed us after all. I can't forgive anyone who kills another human being. I'll kill them all. I'll kill them for what they've done. I'll show them no mercy. 7/24, 1973. Kill more. 7/25. Kill more. 8/15. Bring me more. 9/18. Thanks to Sashi, I'm no longer alone. She sent me 3 more adorable little children today. Sachi is my pride and joy. I don't think she even recognized me anymore. But I still love her with all my heart. 11/18, 1975. School's been closed down, and the principal jumped off the roof. Serves him right. I think I'll sing with the children, something fun and happy. What a pitiful way to die. Serves him right. 11/23, 1975. Said she's been wandering in the halls. These empty halls. She kills anyone who enters, people who've heard rumors or are just curious. She and I are both desperately thirsty, but there's nothing we can do about it. After this, the writing becomes too jumbled to read. God. So Sashiko's been killing children and sending their souls to her mother so she won't get lonely. And I guess eventually it just drove her mad. It seems like deep down, even her mom wants her to stop. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what we should do next, but if we're going to get through to Sashiko, then it looks like the school principal is the key. If I recall, the principal's office is in the other building. Okay, so now we have to go to the principal office thing. There's a stuffed doll in the shape of a black cat lying in the middle of the floor. Pick it up. Yes. So this is the plushie purchased by Yoshi for Sashiko's birthday, literally coming apart at the seam. So Sashiko's mom was planning to give her that for her birthday. Maybe she did. Alright, so I think we do the principal now. So we'll see him jump off the roof. Again and again. I'm pretty sure we did that last time, so I'll go. So basically, he's jumping over and over again for eternity. And we get a key from him by jumping over the fence. Principal key. So that we can go in a principal office and get Sashiko's tongue. And also go down through the chute. So basically, if you don't do those things first, and you go down the chute, then you're stuck basically. Well, you're stuck long before that, but then they won't meet. The two parties won't meet. Oh, it's not here. In the underground. Yeah, a lot of the direction in the game are very ambiguous. We saw that as well. So. So he's cutting her tongue so she can't talk. And tell the other what he's done. Corey sound effect. If I ever see you in my dreams again, I'll be back. I'll kill you as many times as it takes. Are you okay? You suddenly stopped talking, and neither one of us could get any response out of you. Yeah, I'm okay. I was just watching some unpleasant memories unfold. Oh? Inside this bag is Sachiko's stone. What? After the principal lost his mind, he decided he couldn't have Sachiko squealing on M to anyone. So he dug up her body and cut off her tongue. But he did that after she was dead? That's barbaric. I think we should give this back to her. I'm sure she must be looking for it. Give it to Sachiko. Alright, we got everything we need. So we're going down the secret passage. Which removes the pentagram, and now they have to go through the section with the where they meet Miss Yui again. Was there anything else here? I don't remember. No. Something's wrong. This room seems to be set up for black magic or witchcraft or something. How do you figure? I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Come on, we should keep moving. You said there was a presence out by the incinerator, right? This choice, like many other choices in the game, don't actually matter. It just, the game just does what it wants to do. Actually, how about you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you? Okay, but don't take too long. Huh? What was that voice just now? I didn't say any of that. Shinozaki. Hey, Shinozaki. What? What is it? No, God, no. Kishinuma. Kishinuma. Am I trapped in here? Open up, come on. Kishinuma. Somebody, open the damn door. Come on, please. Miss Tishiro. Shinozaki? Am I ever glad to see you, and alive no less. Are you alright? Now I'm hearing Miss Yui's voice. If this turns out to be fake too, I'm really going to lose it. What are you talking about? Come on, over here. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. It really is you. Where have you been all this time? We've been worried sick. I'm so sorry. It must have been terrifying in here all by yourself. Oh God, Miss Yui, you were injured. Pretty severely too, from the looks of it. She knows that? My arm is in bad shape. Shinozaki, come on, stand up. We're getting out of here. And so the floor goes away. Quickly grab hold of my leg, climb up my body. Miss Yui, no. Quickly. I can't support both our weight with one arm for much longer. My fingers are... Hurry, Shinozaki, you'll fall in too. I know. My finger, I can't hold on. Ah. Miss Yui, Miss Yui. Come on, you're almost there. Shinozaki. Miss Yui, grab her hand. No, don't. I'll climb up on my own. This floor could collapse at any moment. You two need to get out of here. But do it, and Kishinuma, take care of Shinozaki. Miss Yui. Shinozaki, come on, come on. Shinozaki, be strong. No matter what happens, be strong. You have abilities that can outmatch anyone else's. So in that time that they're talking right now, she could have been saved like many, many times over. And once you get out of here, I know everything's going to work out just fine. You know, with that dream of yours we were talking about. And they keep talking instead of rescuing her. Now get the hell out of here. Don't you understand the gravity of the situation? Go now. We'll assume that she was already sleeping or something like that. Miss Yui, Miss Yui. Shinozaki, come on, we have to move. Let's go off me. Don't care anymore. Shinozaki, listen, you may be willing to let Miss Yui's sacrifice go to waste, but I'm not. Kishinuma, this is what she meant when she said, be strong, damn it. Who? It's the principal. What a strange looking incinerator. Almost seems like something you'd see in the crematorium. What's that? Looked like everybody threw something in there that's very yellow. You can see a yellow ribbon a few feet and covered in soot. I think it's the ribbon from Sachiko's dress, but it's just out of reach. Arm's not quite long enough. From the darkness within the incinerator, the figure of a girl can faintly be seen. She's squatting with hands around her knees. Whoa, it's Sachiko. Upon meeting your gaze, she spins in place and begins crawling deeper into the machine until she vanishes from sight. What the hell? It's pretty cramped in there, but it looks like maybe with a little effort you could crawl down pretty far through this thing. Actually, look over there. There's a tiny pinprick of light. It might be a room or something. Good a lead as any. Wait, are you nuts? This is an incinerator. What if somebody lights it up while we're inside? Good point. Okay, you wait here and I'll go by myself. Alley hoop? Alley hoop? Really? Okay, fine, I'll go too. I told you to wait at the top. No way, I'm coming with you. Damn it. Well, be careful in here, okay? There are some pretty thick clumps of dust and ash that you'll get yourself caught on if you don't watch out. Thanks. Pat pat, squirm, giggle. Damn, it's a tight squeeze in here. We've come pretty far, but it seems like we're still only about halfway. Maybe it's because the ceiling's so low that I can't even come close to standing up, but I've honestly never felt this uneasy before in my life. If the exits all get blocked, I could wind up stuck in this position forever. I would not like to die being stuck in a very narrow passage and not be able to move. What the hell is wrong with me? I shouldn't think about things like that. Yeah, what the hell's wrong with me? Man, my elbows are sore as hell. Never seen so much dust and ash before. We can't keep breathing this and... Ow, hey, you alright? Just pricked my hand a little. There's some kind of metal wire in here. Good to know. Turn back. Please turn back. Okay, so I've actually tried turning back and the game just brings you back in because that's what it wants to do. So we'll keep going. If you don't have the correct sequence, maybe you can turn back and do something. But I don't even think so. Well, that clinches it. There's definitely something in here. Come on. Okay. Turn back. Stay away. Didn't I tell you to turn back? Giggle. So when we tried that the other time, we were missing some items and the game killed us. And now we're doing the exact same thing and the game doesn't. An underground tunnel system. Who would have thought there'd be something like this beneath the school? Big brother, I have to pee again. Yuka, can you hold it? She had to pee for like 4 chapters straight, and she's still holding it somehow. Yeah, right. That's the door, which we need to remember for later. Okay, so here we need to follow the path that the will-o-wisp is taking, and he's doing that little wiggle at the end, but it's right, then left, then another right, then another right. Dear Shio, stay strong no matter what happens, no matter what you see. Never lose that immovable will of yours. Fight the darkening, don't let it take you over. If you can beat it, then you can beat fate itself. Pretty ominous message. Doesn't bode well for us. Oh yeah, that guy. Wait, people. Come again? You. Here, you drop this. And that was that. What just happened? I have no idea. He just looked at my face and then he... Come on, we should make our way through here as quickly as we can. Weird things seems to be the norm down in these tunnels. So the interesting twist here is that the game is making us do those paths. And we actually have to remember them because we'll have to do them out of order later to escape. Is it ear first? Yeah. Okay, so again we have to follow the path. So it goes 1, 3, then 1, then back to 3, then 4, 4, then all the way out. So 1, 3, 1, come back to 3, then 4, then 5. Alright, almost there. What is this place? The smell is absolutely overpowering. Are you okay, Yuka? Dun dun dun. What the hell is this room? What was it used for? The table sure does have a lot of blood stains on it. This large wardrobe here, big enough to fit a human being, it's currently empty. Someone's coming. What do we do? The footsteps are getting closer. Under the table, quickly. Won't we be found right away? Well, you will be found, but we'll be okay. There's no place here we can all hide. Come on. Yeah. Hey, Taguchi. Naomi, hang in there. I really don't understand what's happening here. Like, did she roll off the table or did he take her? Like, he doesn't seem to grab her right now. So what's happening? Naomi. Because she's clearly out of the table right now, so what did she do to get there? And now she starts pouring blood out of her mouth. I'm guessing it has to do with the darkening she's afflicted with, but it's really unclear. Maybe the darkening makes her do things that are annoying about it. I think he's gone. Naomi, are you alright? Why didn't he take her though? Naomi, where the L is that bastard taking Psycho? Wait, Naomi. She's been true enough as it is. Wait, please don't run off by yourself, Naomi. Damn it. Yuka, come on. Stay right by my side. Okay. It's a safe bet she's following this trail of blood. Let's try to catch up with her. Okay. It stops here. Huh? The trail of blood from Shinohara's body, it stops here. But why? I don't think that's actually explained. It just does. Hmm. What the? Where? Why? Why are there so many bodies? Wait, Kishinuma? Are you here? No, please no, Kishinuma. Why do I have to be all alone in here? No, it couldn't be. Is he in here with me after all? No. Hey, don't even think about killing me off just yet. Kishinuma. Before I realized it, I got stuck going down a different chute. Almost wound up in the pool. In a pool? That would have been a real pain in the ass. You okay, Shinozaki? Uh-huh. Alright, let's get going. Yoshike and Shinozaki. Moshida. And Yuka too. Good to see you guys. Uh-huh. You two okay? You're out of breath. Naomi went after this monster that took Shinoa's body, and she got separated from us. Nakashima is missing. Miss Yui too, God. It's all my fault. Be strong, remember? Those were Miss Yui's last words. So we have to do what she says and get out of here alive, okay? Right? Miss Yui, you know, I can't even think of her with anything but a smile on her face. No matter what we're going through, Miss Yui's always been there for us. She's been rooting for us since the very start. I'm sure she still is. Come on, we have to do this for Miss Yui. Let's not worry her anymore. So here we have to not go after Naomi. Naomi, please be okay, and just keep going, or else we will fail again. Seiko, where are you? I won't let them hurt you anymore. I'll protect you. Ayumi? Ah, Yuki, you're here. Does this mean you still have control over your will? Ayumi, don't give in. Huh? You've been stricken with the darkening. Its effects are beginning to take hold of you. There's still time to stop it, but you must hurry. She's here, just beyond the next room. Whether or not you'll be able to return to your own world depends entirely on her. Why has she been darkened? Is it because of Emi? Go, quickly. Wait, what about Naomi? We can't leave her without her. She's fighting her own demons right now. If she can overcome them, if she's able to resist her own darkening, she'll be along. It should be possible to appease even Sachiko. Make certain you're ready. Ready to fight. For you're right, the party. I still don't know what the hell is going on in this godforsaken place. But I've come way too far to back down now. I'm in this till the bitter end. Shut up. We understand. Come on, everyone, let's do this. Just remember, the way out lies with Sachiko. You must find a way to get through to her, to touch her heart. Her underage sexualized art. Alright, let's save here, and this will be the last section of the game. There's a rotting corpse hanging from the ceiling. It's Yoshikazu Yanagiori. So that's the guy with the shovel, right? I really wonder why those are dead, but they're not blue ghosts like the other kids are. Like, why the kids are blue? Why do those look like human instead? What's different? Big brother, my head hurts. Yuka. It's pitch black. Is Sachiko in here? What is that? Is that Sachiko? I told you to stay away. Don't come any closer. Don't look at me. Sachiko, please listen. Leave. Please believe me. We mean you no harm. Leave now or I'll kill you. Damn it, we're not getting through to her. Persuasion check failed. My name is Shugo Taguchi. I work as Kukibiki's cameraman and general assistant. I've gotten separated from the boss, but I intend to do exactly as I promised him I would. I'll keep filming until the bitter end. No matter what happens, I won't miss a minute. This kind of reminds me of Resident Evil 7? Biohazard? Is that 7? Yeah. These records will serve to validate my No, don't. What? It's coming from upstairs. It's the little girl's room? Who's in there? I need to stay out of sight. I hope I'm able to get this, whatever it is. Yeah, whatever. Whatever it is, I guess. Please don't do this. Naomi. My body. We've been paralyzed. I can't move. Oh God, is everybody alright? My ears. Big brother, save me. Yuka. God, I can't even turn my body to look at her. Are we all frozen like this? What are you doing to me? I don't know if that was necessary to, like, abuse the younger child of the group in this scenario. Yuka, what's happening? In the anime, she's actually pierced through her eyes with her pair of scissors. Sachiko, you bitch, leave her alone. Mashida, get on with it, quickly. Get on with that, appeasing her. Just hurry. Okay. Naomi, please don't do this. Two girls. One's on a bucket with her hands tied behind her back and a rope around her neck. No, no, please, Naomi, wake up. Naomi, Naomi. Squirm choke. Naomi. She just kicked the bucket away. My god, this is a murder. God. What the hell did I just see? So we come to understand that Naomi killed Psycho herself, and she wasn't aware of that because of the darkening. Help, save me. And Taguchi goes on being an irrelevant character again. Sachiko, this is yours. It's a part of your body that was taken from you. Open your eyes, please. Offer Sachiko's tongue. Yes. Offer Nao's notebook. No. Mommy, you promised. Your mom has been suffering just as much as you have. The things you're doing aren't making her happy at all. Offer Black Cat plushie. Yes. Offer mini DV synth tape. No. Ooh. So you need to know which item to give, I guess. Ooh, where's my mummy? Where am I? Only the one related to our story. I can move again. Does that mean it's working? Ah. Naomi. Come on, everyone. Take out your paper doll scraps. Okay. Got it. Alright. Okay. Sachiko, here are please. We want to go home. That's what charms really are. They represent our regards for other people. They're like microcosm of the soul, right? You and your mom both suffered such horrible fate, but all we want to do is free you from that suffering. Okay, so we need to chant one more time than there are people in the room. That's the real ritual. So we're 5, so we need to do it 6 times. So 1. Sachiko, we beg of you. So that's 1. So that's 2. Sachiko, we beg of you. 3. Sachiko, we beg of you. 4. Sachiko, we beg of you. 5. Sachiko, we beg of you. 6. Sachiko, we beg of you. Don't chant. You guys, Yuka, Naomi, is everyone alright? It's okay, it's nothing serious. I'll use my ribbon to help stop the bleeding. Hopefully that should be enough. Ayumi, thank you. Yuka, we did it. Satoshi. Naomi, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened with Shinohara? I'll tell you later. Oh, okay. Yuki. Now is your only chance to escape. The veil between your world and the school is at its thinnest. The gate is open. You need to hurry and get outside the building before it closes. Complete the ritual. Once it closes, this nexus will return to the way it was, and you'll have lost your chance to get out. What? So what's going to happen to all of you then? It appears we've become a part of these spaces. Aside from Sachiko, none of us can be saved. Right now I'm free, but it's not going to last. Soon I'll continue shaping this place, just as I always have. No, this school has already begun creating a new Sachiko. Please go. Get out of the building while you still can. Whoa. Come on, let's get out of here. Okay, so now I'm gonna say first, but we have 7 bell toll to exit the underground before it before we're stuck here forever, basically. Actually already fucked up. Nope. somewhere in the distance a bell toll. It sounds like the hour tone of a grandfather clock. So that's one. So each of them is like 19 seconds or something. It's here. No. Probably gonna miss it actually. So go down here. Then go back. This. 1, 3, 1. Nope. I'm missing all my exits. I'm not gonna save. Turtle. I think we need to keep going here. Then we go in the middle. No, we go up here. Fortal. Yeah, I think we're gonna be short. Okay, so right, left, right. Okay, almost there. Now we need to go down through the door. We're out, but we need to get out of the school. Fifth hole. And we need to go to the outside corridor. Which I think is here. Number 6. Okay, so last one. But we're there, so I think we'll be able to do it in time. Okay, so we're good. We made it. All we have to do now is climb over this fence and we're home free. Let's go. Alright, okay. Please work, please work, please work. Hmm? Oof. What are we? We are. We're home. Big brother. Yuka. We really made it. Yuki, thank you so much. And so, the 5 of us who survived the ordeal were able to return to Kisaragi Academy, to the real world in our hometown. For a while, we were all just so happy to be home and to be alive. We were overjoyed. But it didn't take long before the grim reality of what happened wiped the smile off our faces. Miss Yui, Shinohara, Morishige, and Suzumoto. They weren't with us anymore. Well, be careful on your way home, okay? I will. Goodbye. Later. Wait, before you all go. Hmm? Don't stay home tomorrow. Come to school, please. Okay. I didn't think I'd be able to sleep that night after all the things I've seen. But I wound up sleeping like a rock. The next morning, it was with heavy hearts that we all trudged toward a school devoid of Miss Yui and the others, yet fate still had one more sick twist in store for us. Shinohara, Morishige, am I supposed to know who you're talking about? Our homeroom TA's name is Matsudo. Is still half asleep or something? A transfer student? Are we getting someone new? It was like the 4 people who died in that school had never existed to begin with. No, this isn't right. How can no one else remember any of them? All those times we spent with Psycho and the others, am I just supposed to accept that none of that really happened?
Mitsui, Suzumoto, Morishige, and Shinohara. Are you telling me they only exist in our memories now? That's just beyond cruel. Still absorbing innumerable souls and ingesting the thoughts of innocent boys and girls. Heavenly Host Elementary School stands firm with a newly appointed Sachiko as its core. There are those precious few who survive, those who lost their lives, and those who were overcome with the dark curse therein. And among them all are the spirits of those who were wronged, bearing an unimaginable pain and endlessly searching for respite from their sadness, for a place to call home. Chapter 5 and so this is quite a powerful moment when they realize that the people who died basically were erased from the world's memory. Sorry to call you in here like this, Satoshi. Oh, it's not a problem at all. What's up? There's something I wanted you to see. Here. Isn't that? It is. It's that unsent text message from Shinohara I showed you. Yeah. I need to tell you something. So it was you? Saiko couldn't move, but instead of saving her, I put a noose around her neck. You don't remember any of it? Well, maybe a little. When I saw that scene play out, my mind just shut down. I couldn't think at all, and a black mist began forming around me. I was slipping away. I didn't care either. Nothing mattered to me anymore. I would have welcomed death. Saiko. God, no. Saiko, I wish I could take it back. The darkness had begun seeping into every pore. My body was pitch black. I was right on the verge of losing consciousness, and then... This is that text message. Why am I receiving it now? Doesn't matter. I don't even want to live anymore. Living is too painful. I'm sure Shaiko must have died aiding me. There's just nothing left to live for. It's the same message.
おお、これってデートに誘っても OK ってことか？